Alright guys, got a battle against SuperKraken22 and I sped this up a ton. Now, he's going to lead off with his Polytoad, telling me that it's a rain team, obviously. I'm going to send in my Stoutland here named Scooby-Doo. And first turn, I'm not going to make any good predictions, or I'm not going to try to over-predict. I'm just going to go straight for the Wild Charge, try to get some good damage against him. Now I think he's going to switch into his Gastrodon, which you saw in the team preview, fearing the Wild Charge. So I switch out into my Superior, so I could have a Grass-type move against it, but he goes into his Pokemon and then switches out into Jirachi while I go for the Glare. So it's a good thing this is paralyzed. So I'm going to switch into Slowbro now, and he goes for Toxic. Very bad for me, and that comes into play a lot. That was a very bad switch. I should have went into Regirock instead. I switch out into Regirock now. He switches out into Rotom. I go for Protect, see what he's going to do. He goes for the Hydro Pump. And now I know I can't stay in here, so I'm going to go into my Stoutland, Scooby-Doo. I'm just going to call it Scooby-Doo from now on. I like that name. Anyways, he's going to go for the Volt Switch here. And that doesn't do too much. I didn't really expect it to. Volt Switch is kind of low power, but it tells me he could be Choice Scarfed since he has Volt Switch, and that didn't do too much. I know he's not Specs, so yeah. Go for the Retaliate just to break the sub. I don't want this guy to have a sub up. He's going to set up Sword Stance, and with the Dry Skin substitute Sword Stance, it's not looking too good for me, but I still don't want him to have a sub, and I'm just going to, you know, attack him and whatnot. Anyways, he goes for Drain Punch, takes me out. I should have switched there and like Slowbro or something. Well, not Slowbro, but just something that wouldn't have died. But anyways, now I bring in my Slowbro. Predicting the Sucker Punch, I go for the Calm Mind to raise up my stats. And here's where the Poison Toxic thing comes into play, because if I would have switched into Regirock to take the Toxic, then I could have stayed in, set up some more Calm Minds, and maybe swept. But he does bring in Rotom as a potential threat to me, fearing like a electric type move like Volt Switch or Thunder even, because he has the rain. So I have to switch into Superior, fearing that he goes for Shadow Ball, which is a good play because he would have gotten super effective damage on my Slowbro. And also if I switch, he could get some good damage. And now I set up a Calm Mind with Superior here. He's max HP, max defense, and with the Calm Mind, that's raising his special attack and special defense. So he's pretty good in all stats when you get him up to Calm Mind, and when you get, you know, a lot of Calm Minds. He's gonna go for the Body Slam here, not showing me that he has Whirlwind, which he will show later on, which is pretty annoying that this thing had Whirlwind, because if it didn't, I could have stayed in with Superior and, you know, done some pretty good work. He goes through the Body Slam, gets the Parahax, which is, it's awful. And, you know, when he's going for Body Slams over and over again, he's going to get it eventually, yeah, but I really wish he wouldn't have gotten it, because, as you'll see way later on in the game, that does bite me. Anyways, go into Regirock to fear him. So he switches into Polytoad, fearing my Fighting type move, and now I gotta switch, fearing the Water type move, going into my Slowbro to take the Surf pretty well. Not as well as I would like to have taken it, but, you know, rain boosted and everything. So now I could either set up Calm Mind or go for Psychic. I should have went for Calm Mind. I don't know why I went for Psychic. That was kind of a dumb idea. I knew I couldn't one-shot. I know I can't one-shot a Polytoad anyway, so that was kind of stupid. And he goes for the Protect, seeing what I'm going to do, and brings in Rotom to scare me off. I go for the Slack Off, get my HP all the way to full. So now, since he has his Rotom, I do have to switch, fearing an electric type move, and go into Superior, since that's what worked last time. He does go for the Shadow Ball, same thing as what happened before. So now I think he's gonna switch. I can either go for Calm Mind or go for the Giga Drain, and I do go for the Giga Drain, thinking he's gonna go into like his Munchlax again like he did before, but he goes into Jirachi, which is obviously resistant to that, so kind of bad. I go into Haxorus, he goes for the Iron Head, and thank goodness he's paralyzed, because if he was faster, then he could, you know, try to flinch me and stuff. But anyways, go for the Earthquake to try to get super effective damage on Jirachi, but he switches out into Gastrodon, And Gastrodon's a pretty big threat to me. I go into Regirock because I don't think he can do anything really against his team. He gets a useless crit there. That didn't matter at all. And Regirock is a rock type, obviously, and he brought like a ton of water types, and he has steel and ground, and it's not gonna work out. Regirock was kind of a bad Pokemon to bring, but whatever. Anyways, go into Superior to try to scare him off. Go for the Giga Drain just in case he goes into his Munchlax again like I want him to, so I can get a lot of HP back from Giga Drain, but he goes into Jirachi. And now I go into Haxorus to try to hit him with the Brick Break after I predict the Thunder, but he gets the Parahax. I'm like, yes, Lumberry. Thank goodness I brought that. Anyways, he's kind of scared right now that I'm going to go for something. I do go for the Earthquake, predicting the switch, and luckily, thanks to Mold Breaker, I am able to hit Rotom and almost take it out. Kind of wish I would have gotten a crit there, but oh well. Anyways, go for another Earthquake. He's going into Gastrodon. This is a big thing. Happens in the game a lot. I go for Earthquake when he goes into Gastrodon. You know, every time I'm predicting him to switch into Gastrodon, and I want to go for the Dragon Claw so badly. But then it's like, oh, what if he doesn't switch, predicting me to go for the Dragon Claw? Then, you know, he'll kill me. But anyways, he's going to go for the Toxic on my Shredder here. These nicknames, I mean, really. Whoa, Wi-Fi Brawler. You come up with some nicknames. Go for the Waterfall. And doing some pretty good damage. I want to kill this Politoed off so it can't Toxic any more of my Pokemon. Go for the X-Scissor, just whatever. Maybe if he switched or anything, it'd do more damage. Oh yeah, Gastrodon. If he went into Gastrodon to take for the Waterfall, then he would have gotten the Storm Drain boost. He goes into Rotom, thinking he'd be faster, but I have Aqua Jet to take him out. And then I go down to Toxic and Life Orb and all that stuff. Now, I'm thinking he's going to bring in his Jirachi because that's one of his good things against me. So I go into Haxorus, and this time I finally get it right. I go for the Dragon Claw, predicting him to switch out and hit the Gastrodon with some pretty good stab damage. It doesn't do as much as I wanted, which is pretty unfortunate. But anyways, fearing an Ice Beam, I switch out into Slowbro to take it that. And now, I'm thinking he's going to switch out. I can either set up a Calm Mind or go for a move like Psychic. Try to get a... Look at that! Critical hit! And he lives on like 2 HP or something. Whatever. This is going by so fast. This battle was literally... He goes for rest! That's what made this battle over an hour long. Yeah, literally, we were doing this battle for over an hour, and that's why the Munchlax has rest and Whirlwind. That is exactly why this battle took so long. Anyways, I go into Superior, and he goes for the Sleep Talk, of course. Oh yeah, Whirlwind. Oh, great. Anyways, Haxorus is in here. Now I'm thinking I'm going to go for a Brick Break here to get some super effective damage on him, and that's looking pretty good. If he stays asleep and doesn't get a Whirlwind, I can take him out, but he gets the Whirlwind! Dang it! Slowbro is dragged in here. I can go for the Psychic to try to get a special defense drop, or I can go for the Calm Mind and try to set up a little bit. Calm Mind would be kind of dumb though since he has Whirlwind. Anyways, he wakes up, hits me with some damage, and I go for the Psychic, trying to get the special defense drop, and I don't believe I actually ever get it this game, which is really unfortunate. It's pretty stupid, actually, and went for rest again. Great! Drag this game out even more. Whatever. Psychic's doing nothing to him, and I can, you know, Slack Off would be a good option, but I have a Generator anyway, so I might as well switch out into Superior, and that's a good play for me, because he goes into Gastrodon, so he's kind of scared now. I go for the Giga Drain, kind of a dumb play. I should have went for HP Fire. At least I think I have HP Fire on this thing. It's either HP Fire or HP Ice, I don't remember. But anyways, switch out into Slowbro while he goes to the Iron Head. Luckily, as I said, he's paralyzed, so he can't flinch me or anything like that. So Slowbro here is gonna switch out to get some more regenerator thing. And here I go into Hacksaurus. I made this play a lot in the game. Well, not a lot, but like 2 or 3 times. You know, go into Slowbro and go into Hacksaurus to take the Thunder, and then go for a Brick Break, then so I can hit him. But he gets the Para-Hacks, which is very stupid and dumb and and so basically Hacksaurus was dead weight to me, so I just let him die to a Sucker Punch. Predicting another Sucker Punch, I go for the Calm Mind, and he's just gonna switch out because he doesn't have anything to touch me. He knows I can keep setting up Calm Minds, and he can't touch me with Sucker Punch, so that's good. That's very good. If I didn't have that Toxic, I would have been able to stay in longer, you know, with leftovers recovery and whatnot, and potentially do some good attacks. Yeah, it's really bad that Slowbro got Toxic, but yeah, go for a Psychic on Gastrodon and take it out with a crit. I'm so glad Gastrodon's dead. Don't have to deal with it anymore. And I'm pretty sure that crit was necessary. It might not have been, since I did have Calm Minds up and everything, but I don't know. Anyways, go for the Skull, hoping he'd get Para-Hacks or something, and he doesn't. Goes for the Iron Head, predicting my switch, which is, you know, it's something he would do because he has Thunder, and I know he has Thunder, but whatever. Anyways, he switches out because he knows I'm going to go for another Scald, and he goes into Dry Skin. I was actually predicting that. I was like, you know, he's going to go into his little thingy here, his Toxicroak, and he's going to get that, you know, he's going to get that Dry Skin ability going. I should definitely Psychic. And then I'm like, wait, if I go for Psychic and he doesn't switch and goes for Thunder, I'll lose my Slowbro and do nothing to him. So I went for the Skull, but whatever. Anyways, he's going for Sucker Punch while I go for Slack Off, which is, you know, very useful that he doesn't have any move to hit me with, because since I have Calm Mind and Slack Off, I can just go for those, raise my HP and stats, while he doesn't have anything to hit me with. I'm pretty sure he's out of Sucker Punches at this point, so he goes for Drain Punch. Toxic's taking so much damage to me, so I have to switch out of there so I don't take any more of it. I would have been able to stay in, keep going for Calm Minds, and eventually take this guy out. So yeah, he goes for Substitute here, which is not good at all, because I set the Slack Off thinking he would maybe, you know, try to make me think that he doesn't have any more Sucker Punches, and then I would attack it and something, but didn't work. I don't want to stay in because I'll die to Toxic, and I should have gotten rid of the sub, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, goes for the Drain Punch, and it's right here, the part I was talking about. Look at that. I get Para-Hacks, and I'm not able to break the sub, and then he kills me with the Drain Punch, which is the worst thing ever in the world, because now I have to break the sub, then go for a Psychic to take him out, and he could just switch into something else to take the Psychic, like his Jirachi, which is not good at all. So yeah, that's exactly what he does. He goes into Jirachi. Definitely, you know, I was thinking that in my head, like, he's definitely gonna switch out into Jirachi. I have to go for Skull, but wait, if he stays in, then you know, it's just so weird. It's like, I have to do this, but if he does that, then I'm done. Whatever. Anyways, this is the end of the game. I go for the Skull, doesn't kill him. He goes for Thunder and takes Slowbro out. That was a game. Good game, SuperKraken22. I had to speed that up a ton. Ugh, man, that was just annoying. But anyways, see you guys later in the next video.